What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, here with another edition of Traditional Fans with Opinions, where I'll give my reviews for whoever I watched, read, or played today. And who are Traditional Fans with Opinions? That is myself, and that is you, the viewers. With all that being said, on with the reviews. Detectives these days are crazy, episode 9. So in this one, Mashiro loses her smartphone, and basically what happens is some thief finds it, and when Mashiro calls it with someone else's phone, the thief says if she does all these challenges, she can get it back. So Mashiro does all these seemingly impossible tasks, like basically like eating contests, sumo wrestling, posing like a statue, whatever stuff like that. Basically, the guy ends up being surprised that she's able to complete all of those. And then Asunara and Maki are basically they discuss, that there's a serial smartphone molester who basically tries to like break down women using impossible challenges after stealing a smartphone, so that he can like enjoy their like agony and shame up close. And so the thief gives up on Mashiro, but then Fu steals Mashiro's phone and tortures him with the assistance of Nipple Tasting Man by having the guy basically the guy has to suck on Nipple Tasting Man's nipples. And he's then turned to the police. Now it's later shown that that guy had tried to do the same thing to Azuha like the day before, but the phone blew up in his face, like literally blew up. Yeah, so then later we have Nagamo's birthday party with, Mashiro sings happy birthday to him. And then you have, Asunaro and Maki who are there. They basically Asunaro recounts how Maki became an assistant. Basically, how it's determined. So Maki was the only amongst all these assistant candidates who arrived at the tryout. She was the only one who basically was not just looking at him as like basically for his appearance or whatever. Whereas she basically kind of wanted to make money, blah blah, work for him. And you have, Nagamo remembering how he opened his detective agency where he doesn't remember the faces of anyone else involved very well. And then, Asunaro and Maki discuss their first case, which was like basically a hostage situation with the perpetrator was holding a fake gun. And basically Asunaro talk about how like he kicked the guy and basically to make sure Maki wouldn't get injured. So yeah, overall, I thought this was a good episode. I liked all the humor and stuff. That was funny. All the stuff with the smartphone, and then you had the second segment, all the stuff with Maki, Arsenaro. I thought that was all hilarious, and like the weird faces because Nagamo doesn't remember. I thought that was all funny. So yeah, I really liked this episode. Looking forward to the next one. Alien Earth episode 4. So in this one, you have like yeah, there's like a weird thing regarding like one of the androids getting pregnant, even though I don't know how in the world the android has like, you know, unless it's built with like an incubator or something like take care of a kid, grows as it grows in the feet in the in the artificial years, whatever. If it, I don't know. It has like it's not like let's say with like Android 18 and Dragon Ball where it's like yeah, Jiro just didn't remove the stuff that's needed for that. Didn't remove any of the organs, which that was explained very quickly in Dragon Ball Z. Whereas this is completely mechanical. The only thing that comes from a human is consciousness. So it's like, okay, something's not right. course, you have the whole deal of Wendy speaking the Xenomorph language, who's, I guess, yeah, you have all that stuff. And then, basically, like, yeah, then you have, like, I think it's like Wendy's brother, like, wants to take Wendy away from down, but can't due to, I'm guessing, something to do with money. And then, so, I mean, yeah, it's also proprietary, money proprietary. So, like, honestly, Prodigy doesn't want Wendy out in the open without, them being around to keep an eye on her. Cause, yeah, I mean, the android bodies aren't cheap. Yeah, and yeah, I still think a lot that this show is like freaking boring. It's boring. It's a boring show. Yeah. So, and what is it still weird that they call them xenomorphs, even though they haven't been given? I don't think they had been given the term yet, because I don't know when Wayland Utani gives them that that name, but it's like um yeah, maybe they should wait till war, so before like after the original Alien, before you do that term, that bit where you reuse it to refer to the aliens. Who knows? And yeah, it's just boring. All the characters are boring. There's nothing interesting. Yeah, like not even the alien could like make this more. I don't even know if the alien itself could make this more tolerable. But it's just a boring show. But yeah, I did not like this episode. I'll watch the next one. Unfortunately, and that's it. Did y'all like the stuff I reviewed? And if you have your own opinions about all that, you can put all that in the comments. Thank you for watching, and like, subscribe, and all that. And look forward to the next video.